Yo, JD here. And bear with me 2 seconds as always. Let's get this set up. And yeah, let's do this. Let me know if you can hear me. Alright, let's go. Oops. Right. Let's put this mic on. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me all good. Yo, yo, yo. Thank you for everyone joining. Appreciate it. And yeah, if you can hear me all good, then we are here for round 11 of BRS. It's actually been a couple of weeks since we did BRS because we had a break week last week. The last race was at Silverstone, which I was quite happy with the pace that we had there. This time we arrived at Bahrain. We're about, I think, 8 points behind Otis Lawrence, aka F4 Elite, who is very, very good at this track and pretty much every track. But this time we're actually doing a sprint race format, which I've never done on this game before, because it's actually got the sprint format functionality built into the game. So it's going to be a short quali, then it's going to be a 10-lap race from the qualifying results, where you can start on any tyre you want. You don't have to pit, and then whatever the finishing order is of that race, we then move on to 50%. So it's actually going to be a bit longer today in terms of the stream, what it's normally going to be. And yeah, so it's not a reverse grid or anything like that at all. I think it's only the top 3 who get points in the sprint, and then normal points for the 50%. So yeah, it should be good. The pace, I feel, is pretty nice. I had a race here on Wednesday in PlayStation, which, if you haven't seen that race, didn't really go to plan. My wheel was just not working that day. Thankfully, I've unplugged it and it's been fine ever since. Fingers crossed. So, but I feel my pace has definitely improved since then as well. Changed this up a little bit, and yeah, I feel quite good on the pace. But I know Elite is going to be very, very fast around here, so we'll have to see. But we'll try and do our best. Thank you, Dave, for being 14 months extra rotation club. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you very much for Durban85 for joining the membership as well. Appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully my wheel's working fine. Yeah, I unplugged it and plugged it back in. Did PlayStation lobbies the day after. If you're in my Discord, you'll know I've done PlayStation lobbies and it was fine. So fingers crossed it's going to be good for this. But yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I'm doing good, Jake. How are you? But yeah, pace is feels pretty good. But yeah, I think elites, people like Skitzer, who should be in here as well, are gonna be very, very fast. So we do what we can. But quite honestly, I've actually been practicing very high gears for this race. I know on Wednesday I was using like gear 2 for turn 1. Now I'm actually using gear 4 for turn 1. So trying to just get myself better with the higher gears, just to see how I can do. And I feel it definitely is improving the lap time a little bit. So yeah, still getting used to it, but we'll just do our best today. See what we can do. Yeah, we're 8 points behind at the moment. And yeah, I would definitely like to do some F2 league racing. Otis Lawrence is in the chat. Good luck, man. Thank you, bro. Good luck to you as well. What do you think about esports? Yeah, I think it was probably more entertaining than the first event. I think Rasmussen is insane over a lap. I think he's definitely the fastest man over a lap. He just needs to be a bit more aggressive, I think. I think what Ronha did to him on the last lap at Austria, he should have maybe do that to some other drivers sometimes, because he's got the pace. He just needs to be a bit more ruthless and just get his elbows out a bit more. I think if he did that and I think it's just a bit too fair when he races people. If he kind of uses his track on the exit and sometimes, yeah, just being a bit more ruthless, and I think he would win more races because he's the fastest driver, I think. Ronha, I think, in qualifying is absolutely insane. He just needs to just have more experience. This is his first esports. I think just needs to be a bit calmer in the races sometimes, like Zandvoort at the start of the race. Just not as being as, I don't know, not desperate, but just sometimes just get through the first lap, first few corners, and then let your pace do the work for you. Because you can't always win everything on the first lap, but you can certainly lose it. So just maybe a bit of his racecraft and consistency in the race and decision making a little bit. But his Austria race was insane. So if he can just work on that side of it, then I think he's going to be a future esports champion, 100%. How many laps in sprint? It's 10 laps for the sprint, and then it's going to be a 50% race after that. So we only get 3 sets of tyres for the short quality as well. Thank you, Bunyot. Thank you, kind comments, man. Funny how you race against Ron Ha in the old games, and now he's competing with Edvards. Yeah, it just shows people improved. He's always had incredible pace in the one-lot qualifying, or in qualifying, but now he's just doing it more consistently. I think if he just improves his race, not really the race pace, but just the consistency and just being a little less frantic during the races, then yeah, I think he's going to be insane for the future. He's still very, very young as well, so I'm not sure where you need to be in the sprint race to get points. I don't know if it's top 3 or top 8, but we'll just try to do the best we can. Dun, dun, dun. How do you invite your engineer to a lobby and he can see everything? Not sure what you mean. I don't have an engineer. I've never had anyone in my league races engineer. It kind of distracts me a little bit. So yeah, if I was racing in esports, of course, but yeah, when it's league racing such as this, not on the same level, then it'd be a little bit more of a distraction for me, if anything. DJ and Yo, thank you. Jake Benham or Danny Moreno? Danny Moreno is a beast. He, for the last couple of years, I think he's been in the top 5 drivers on the game. I don't know how much time he's been putting into the game and stuff. I know he had a good Zandvoort yesterday, but I think Austria and Belgium wasn't too good for him. Jake Benham's definitely got the pace, but the thing is, all these drivers, like I know I was reading the chat in esports yesterday and the last 3 days, and it's very, very toxic, which unfortunately most live streams are nowadays, but yeah, people saying people are washed or trashed and stuff, but you got to realise that just not being 100th away sometimes, or even a 10th, can mean you going out Q1 or Q2 or something like that. So it's you know, the laps they're doing, none of them are bad laps. It's just some people just have it you can't practice to always be improving by 100th. It's just, I think it's down to who can cope with the pressure the best during the qualifying. I think sometimes in the qualifying it's actually more intense in dealing with the pressure than it is in the race. So, which is why I think Jarno is better in the race than he is in qualifying. So yeah, it's just about who can hold their nerve more so in qualifying. If you gave all of them a week to do qualifying, it probably all of them would be within a 10th of a second, which is nothing. And you can't really practice that. It's just about who can deal with it on the day. And people like Rasmussen, Ron Ha, they can just obviously, you know, they're very, very cold in their personality and stuff as well, which probably helps them actually deal with the pressure a little bit more. So yeah, it's but yeah, I think Jake Benham, I think it'd be good to see him definitely have a. I was surprised. I thought he was going to get a run out this time. I thought maybe at Belgium. I know he's quite good around there. I thought we would go see him at that track. I knew Danny's really good at Austria and Zandvoort, so I was expecting him to do those 2 races. But you know, considering where they are in the championship and stuff as well, I think next race they'll definitely give him at least 1 race just to see how he can do. Sandalo Gaming, yo, good luck in Bahrain today. One of my favourite tracks for sure. Thank you, brother. Shah F1, thank you so much, bro. What do you think's happening to Marcel Kiefer? Yeah, he's just, again, like, all of them are insane. Like, none of them are doing bad laps. It's just about, if you're just slightly off or you're just not fully committed on a qualifying lap, then that's it. no, these guys are just insane, especially over one lap. They're just absolutely incredible. So, you know, none of them are doing bad laps, but it's just who can deal with the pressure the most. And if you just let your nerves get to you just a little bit, and then I think confidence is a very big thing as well, and momentum. If you're doing well when qualifying, you're just gonna have that bit of confidence, and just that 1% more confidence, I think, can make a difference massively. And I think that's what it is at the end of the day. Like, I was the same. I did kart racing. When I did practice, I was always usually one of the quickest when I was competing. But on race day, I would just get a bit more tense, and I wouldn't perform to my maximum. And in esports, that could be maybe dropping half a tenth or 100th or something like that. And then, you know, we've seen it in esports. I think as Zan thought yesterday that Q1 was separated by less than a tenth and a half, which is insane. So I think, no, obviously he's still an insane driver. They're all insane drivers, but I think it's just about who can deal with the nerves the most. And in qualifying, that's, I said it before, I think it's probably the most intense and probably the hardest part of it. And especially in this game, trying to make up positions is just so hard. All you can do is an undercut, really, on this game. And ERS is just so powerful. The DRS is not powerful. So, yeah, and that's why I think Jarno, unless he sorts out his qualifying, although he's still an amazing qualifier, but if you can't afford to not be in the top 5, because if you're coming 8th, 9th, or 10th or outside of the top 10, then on this game you can make up a few positions, like get up to 4th or something like that, but you're not going to be in that top 3 consistently. And that's why Rasmussen, Blakely, Ronha, they're constantly in that top 5 in quali, and Barry as well, and that's what you need to be. I think if Rasmussen can just be a bit more aggressive in the race, I predict him to win this championship at the end. I think his pace is just insane. Absolutely insane. Good luck to... Hey, Carl Mitchell. How you doing, brother? Long time no speak, man. Hope you're keeping well. If that's the Carl Mitchell I've been racing against in the past. But good to see you, bro, if it is. This year qualifying is more important than previous. Yeah. Yeah. Overcut, I think, is possible sometimes, but it's yeah, it's just the ERS is too powerful, and it's just, yeah, the races were quite entertaining, especially with the weather in esports. I think that was actually entertaining the last 3 days. But yeah, I think it's going to be Rasmussen. That's why I predict, even though he's 15 points behind. I think at Austria he should have won that. I think at Belgium he should have won it as well. And in the qualifying, it always seems that he had 2 fresh softs for Q3. Always seems to be. I think he went for a ghost in Sector 1 on his first Q3 lap, which the commentators didn't pick up. I think that really kind of distracted him. And sometimes, I've seen it in esports before, when someone's actually got 2 sets of fresh softs, they usually don't get pole in Q3 because they feel they kind of take off the edge a little bit for the first lap. Where sometimes when you've only got 1 set of fresh softs, you just give it everything on that final lap. Sometimes it's all mental at the end of the day and stuff as well. So, Alessandro Toto, let's go, coach. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Sahar. Zahir, sorry. Thank you so much, man. Mate, you should be moderating everything esports has said. Yeah, the moderation. What I don't like about watching esports is that they don't have the tyre they're on, and they don't have the age of the tyre. They start the race too quickly as well. There's just too much talking, and then we just go straight into the race. And yeah, the YouTube chat is, or the Twitch chat, or whatever it is, it's there's no moderation at all. And yeah, seeing people be quite personal with some drivers and stuff as well. Unfortunately, that's the world we live in now on live stream, where everyone has a voice, but it's there needs to be a little bit more moderation, I think. Definitely, for sure. Trackside Sunji, how you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Harrison Higgins, awesome, bro. I look forward to it, man. Awesome. Luke Van Dyke, I'm good, man. How you doing? Yeah, Blakely has been impressive. Kind of felt like he let the pressure get to him the first 2 races of this event a little bit. But yeah, then did obviously Zan thought he was that's going to give him a lot of confidence. So I still think Rasmussen can do it though. I think he can do it 100%. If he can start being a bit more aggressive in the races, then I think he can do it. But it was good. It was good fun watching. I had fun watching it. Right, let's go. And speaking of esports, I think in the future, I don't know if FRA Elite can do it next year. I don't think he'll be old enough, but yeah, this man here is probably the fastest non-esports driver right now, I reckon. So he's gonna be very good. Cheers from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Thank you so much, man. P6. That's a low prediction. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Thank you for watching as well. Appreciate it. So yeah, we've got a short qualifying. Then we have a 10-lap sprint race, which I've never done before in this game. And then we have a 50% race based off the results of the sprint race. So no reverse grid or anything like that, but... And yeah, it's not going to be raining here, which is good. Right. Oops. So yeah, going with quite low downforce here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, the tyre straps make it hard for me to sit. Yeah, I think it's because softs are no longer a factor and the race distances are actually longer. I think if it was like 25%, I think Jarno would have more of a chance to win in esports.
Okay, the circuit's clear.
But the tyres, the medium and the hards are still... The wear is so close together, and after a few laps are kind of like the same. So it just makes it really hard because of the tyres, how the DRS works, how hard it is to recover the ERS, and how powerful it is as well. You can't just keep saving the ERS all the time. You only have 1 or 2 bursts of using it in the race, and then that's it. So I think it's much harder to come through the field. I know he did it at Austria, and he did it at Belgium by doing the undercut. But you can only go so far of that. Yeah, you can undercut 4 or 5 people in front of you, but no, the people who are in the top 2, top 3 of the race, if you undercut them, they're just going fresher tyres and come back past you. So yeah, you might be able to get into 3rd, 4th or 5th of that and hang on to the DRS of the guy ahead of you, but you won't be winning races by doing that. You ideally want to be having the freshest tyres at the end in esports as well. So yeah, so he needs to, if he can get in the top 5 in the quali, but I think he's a bit too far behind at the moment, if I'm being honest, in esports right now. And points wise, his race pace is there 100%, but yeah, against the level when everyone's just improving as well at the same time. So okay, I've changed my camera angle as well, so you'll notice I'm using TV pod now. Gone for a bit of a difference. Just tried a few things, and yeah, you'll probably see it's a big difference here.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Yeah, it's me, dude, playing Ground iRacing. Way too much stress playing this game. Yeah, man. Oh, I hope you're keeping well, bro. Message me on Discord or something if you have it. Or Instagram. But yeah, Carl Mitchell, legend. So yeah, we're using TV pod now. The reason why I changed to this is just so I can see a bit more of the track. Just trying to adjust my driving style a little bit, using high gears now as well, which you'll notice. And yeah, feeling good at the moment. Got this guy behind me. Yeah, I'm still getting used to Tigers. Going through Gear 4 and Turn 1 is a really big difference for me at the moment.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Yeah, it's trying to me up. He's just blocking people in this lap, Cisco. This guy is terrible at taking people out. Yeah, it's just someone who's joined the lobby. Unfortunately, on Xbox, you can just join any lobby, which is they haven't fixed for like 2 years. Yeah, we'll just restart quality, I think. Yeah, we're restarting. Yeah, I don't think you could join. Someone's inviting people into the lobby, which is just pretty sad, to be honest. Yeah, because you can only get in when you've been invited, so I don't know who's inviting people in all the
fastest
time.
lap is a 1:45.8.
Yeah, we'll restart quality. Yep, so restart quality. Luke Van Dijk, Mike struggled in turn 10, tried to downshift to 4th gear. Yeah, I used gear 3 for turn 10. Yeah, he's blocking people as well. Yeah, it's a shame. I don't know why. I've seen it in other leagues and stuff as well, where people just, especially on Xbox, just join and try and block people and all this stuff and stuff as well. But yeah, we'll restart. It's all good. Yeah, but he wasn't very good at taking people out though. One of the worst people I've had try to join and take people out. That's good. That means I get another run at quali after bottoming the first up. Yeah, I changed it to TV pods instead of offset now. Yeah, so yeah, we're just going to restart. Yeah, we'll get another 3 attempts. That's all good. What's the pace difference in cockpit cam? It just depends what you're used to be honest. It's you could be, I think you can be just as fast as anything, so there's no such thing as a camera that's faster than any other one, but it's just a case of I think you're just at a disadvantage in cockpit cam, especially in this game. People like Lucas Blakely in the past used to use cockpit cam, but in this game now, it's or when playing these games, you just can't see as much around the car. So when you're racing wheel to wheel, I think it probably is a disadvantage when you're in the car. But when you're using TV pods, you can see so much more around you, and you could be driving just as fast as well. Just for your spatial awareness and battling wheel to wheel and track limits and stuff as well. It's the reason why I think everyone uses it. I'd love to do a league where it was just cockpit only, and if esports was forced to cockpit only, then I think we'd see so many people using it as well. But it is how it is. Which is PS5 or Xbox Series X. I'm gonna say yeah, I'm gonna say probably my favorite platform is probably PlayStation 5. I think it's the smoothest one to play. Probably PlayStation 5, yeah. The interface, just how quickly it loads. Yeah, just the glitches and stuff like. Oh, I know I had glitches last time, but it's yeah, like oops. Yeah, I like the PS5. PS5 is good. Nice haircut. Thank you, bro. PB is 27.3 PB. But this track I've always really struggled at qualifying to hook it up. So, yeah, Elite is going to be really fast around here. But, yeah, if we can just do something... If we could just be close to him in qualifying or just start next to him or something like that, then I'll take that. But people like Skips are going to be rapid as well, so... Yeah, I'm not really a fan of playing the game in the PC, to be honest. I think I know esports is played on PC, but it's you just need a very good PC. I don't think the game is very well optimized, especially if you want to record and stream your races and stuff as well. I think you have to play everything in low graphics to make it be really smooth. Which, you know, some people have like a 2-3 grand PC. Like my PC is pretty good, but even people like Jan Watmir who have like a 10K PC by AMD, they have to run in low graphic settings in order to make it run smoothly. Whereas on PlayStation 5, you can run like high graphic settings, or it probably looks better on PS5 than it does on PC, which shouldn't be the case. I think PS5 and Xbox is like £400 to get a PC. If you wanted to run it in the same graphic settings, you're going to need a PC and record as well. Then you're probably going to need a $2 or $3 PC. So value for money wise, I just don't like playing PC because you have to get your keyboard out and mouse out and stuff all the time as well. So it's yeah, I prefer playing on console, to be honest. I think PC, the only good thing I like about PC is that there's no wheel input delay. So there's no input lag or anything like that at all. You just have to be, what you do here matches on the screen exactly. That's the one thing I like. But I would say the force feedback is actually better on Xbox than it is on PC, believe it or not. So it's, yeah, and obviously we had the FPS issue, the glitch, which we all discovered, and that was terrible on PC. So yeah, it's, yeah, I wouldn't spend, unless you want to play other racing games and stuff as well, then by all means. But if you just want to play F1 and the best experience possible, I'd probably say PlayStation, and then it's very close between Xbox and PC, I'd say. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do a new game engine for F1 23. I really hope so. Some people have said that that is the case. I haven't heard or seen any statement that that is going to be the case, but yeah, hopefully it is. So if it is, then that will be really, really good. But yeah, PC, if you want to play other racing games like iRacing and games like that, then yeah, it's worth it. But other than that, then not really. Because yeah, ACC on console is not the same as it is on PC and stuff. Alright, I think it should be getting started in a minute. Right, let's go. Alright, we get a better opportunity. Yeah, we were just waiting for people to restart their games. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Right, let's go.
The report's good. We're looking at a dry session.
Give ourselves a bit of time. Thank you. Green some grease. Awesome.
Okay, track's quiet right now. Let's get out there while it's clear. All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
He's just insane around every track, but he's very good around here. That's not a bad banker for me, though. It's okay.
Less than one lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty.
Yeah, the banker that he's done is insane. But for me, I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, you might notice for quite a few corners, like this one, turn 1, end of the first sector using a lot higher gears. Last corner as well.
Okay, their best lap time so far.
Yeah, Otis and Skitzer, if I said that right. Yeah, them two are the fastest on Xbox, 100%. Yeah, high gears is definitely the meta this year, 100%. Yeah, I'm trying to improve myself on that there. So yeah, turn 1, 4th gear feels very unnatural. A 1 first sector on a banker. A 156, that's esports pole pace. We did 2. I was quite happy with that. But middle sector and last sector, yeah. I really struggle in this middle sector. I was really happy with that first sector. God, that was a really good first sector. Leave it a bit more time. So got a bit of a buffer to the guys behind at the moment. Yeah, middle. I'd say sector 2 is one of my worst sectors on any track. My sector 2 at Bahrain is like. I'm trying to think of another sector I'm really bad at, but it's one of my worst sectors. But yeah, sector 1 is not too bad.
Okay, our best lap so far is a 1:27.9.
Yeah, NSX Montana, thank you, bro. Thank you for helping me advice this setup. Not exactly his setup, but he gave me some advice to set up, so shout out to him. He's an absolutely beast around here as well, and every track's on PlayStation. One of the fastest drivers that. Yeah, well, Otis uses Gear 3 for turn 1. In esports, they use Gear 4.
In the speed trap,
Blake
328.3 kilometers per hour.
Okay. Yeah, I prefer Gear 4 for turn 1. Just gives me better traction.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
No, I'm using a bit of a different setup. The high gears won't work in real life. It's just how it works in the game. So that's why I really hope for next game that it will be a bit nerfed, maybe. Fingers crossed. Thank you for everyone joining as well. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. So Mercedes is one up behind there.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Oh, someone's taking out those boards. Oh, that's annoying. That's a really terrible first sector there. Trying to give him a bit of a slip. Thank you, Arthur. Yeah, my first sector was not very good one. But the last part of sector 2 was good, and sector 3 was decent. But yeah, first sector and this section here wasn't very good. This part. Yeah, so definitely could be a lot faster here. But yeah, almost a 6. I'm not too happy with that. Too unhappy.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds. Okay, so their best lap time is a 1 minute 27.5.
Hey, Nicholas Longay, how you doing, brother? Good job winning this event. I think you done quite well. Nice one, man. Bit unlucky at Zenvious yesterday at the start, but GG. Oh shit! Yeah, this track has always been a nemesis for me. Let me go in first, please. Yeah, thank you to Arthur for the slipstream. Hopefully I gave him a bit of a slipstream, although he didn't finish that, but... No, I didn't get the fastest sector 2, that's just, the delta always gets messed up here. So yeah, 3 first. Last sector is good, but middle sector, bit of time in the first, definitely a bit of time in the middle. And still a bit of time in the last. I went a bit deep on the last corner. But yeah, he's doing a 0 first. How? How's he done a 0 first? I think his best thing is just his traction. His traction is insane. It's absolutely insane. Shit. What's he done? 0.8. He's got a bit of time to find in the first. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to send it in a slap. Do the best we can. So yeah, last sector's alright.
So our best lap so far is a 1:27.7.
Definitely in the middle first. Let's go.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Yep. If he does a 26, that's I don't know what esports pole was. Was it a 20? Was it a 26.8 esports pole or 7? I know that build is faster as well. So that build, speaking to a few drivers, or Nicholas Longay is still here. He can tell you if it's faster or not. But I've been told it is a bit faster. But might be P3. I could have got P2, but it wasn't a great sector 1 and 2 again. Yeah, last sector was decent, but yeah, just sector 1, sector 2 struggled a bit. Just struggled that little bit. P3, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm not bad qualify oh, just cross the line, please. Mars is on the controller. He's very, very fast on him. Thank you. Thank you, Luke Bailey. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that. What did he do in the end elite? So he did a .2. Only 3 temps, well, just under 4 temps away. I'm quite happy about it, to be honest. I'm very happy with that. And he'd be on the same pace as F1 Esports. So yeah, our last sector's in the same temp, about a temp down. His first sector's insane. I had a bit of a poor first sector. My PB is a 1 first, a 6 low 6 middle, and then it's like a low 5 last, I think. I'm happy about that. Good position for the race. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. So yeah, you can start on any tire here. Starting already. Yeah, I think everyone's going to start mediums. Alright, let's go. Good luck. Bahrain Xbox feels shite. I've gone faster on Xbox compared to PC on time trial. I think the full sweepback's better here, but just have a bigger input delay. Oh, formation.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please. Okay, incredible parking there. Nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch.
Thank you
as
for
the race
joining.
starts.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Tyres are not cooling down a second. My wheel's not working. The fuck is going on? That was a massive glitch then. What the hell happened there?
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
My wheel wasn't working for like 10 seconds.
Okay, clear.
Contacts. What is he doing, man? What is he doing? He's just taking me out again. Oh my god. You're really fast, Elite, but Jesus Christ, the racecraft. The racecraft is absolutely horrendous. Yeah, it's good being fast, but you need to learn how to race, man. Jeez. Let's go be a penalty.
Okay, BRS is now available. about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Green flag.
What's going on? Are we restarting a session? What's going on?
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Yeah, I think we're restarting the session. What's going on? What is going on? God. Yeah, people are leaving the session. We're restarting. We'll see. Let's find out what's going on. Why have we restarted? Oh, Leech just messaged me saying, "Sorry mate, just lost my head at the start." Oh, good man. No, it's all good. It's just, man, you're rapid, but just, especially when you go in esports. I know from esports you'll be getting like a 10-second penalty for that, because they give penalties for like the smallest bit of contact. So, yeah, man, you're absolutely rapid, but just take your time. You're rapid, man. No, he's apologised to me anyway in DM, so it's all good. It's all good. We move on. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know, because I think it's a crossplay lobby. I think the connection for so many people was pretty bad for some reason. Oh, loads of people lagged out. Yeah, we're turning off crossplay now. So we're doing it again, but turning off crossplay. God, this is going to be a long night. My God. It's alright, turn it off. Because, yeah, crossplay just seems to mess it up quite a lot. What time is it? Oh, we've still got a bit of time, but it might be finishing late. Alright, let's try again. And yeah, Elite's apologised, so don't go too hard on him in the chat. But yeah, he knows. He's got the pace. Doesn't need to overtake in corners such as that. Alright, hopefully we actually get some racing tonight. That'd be good. Just need an invite and then I can come back in. No, we're not doing quali again. I think we're just doing the sprint race. Yeah, but it was fun actually having a side-by-side for a little while though. Oh, enable crossplay to join. I thought we turned off the crossplay lobby, man. Enable. Yeah, but I thought we were turning off crossplay though. Apparently I have to restart my game. Okay. Yeah, I think you have to restart game. No. God. Apparently now we're enabling it again. Jesus. Alright, let's try again. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, please don't go to other people's streams and abuse them. Please don't do that. There's too much of that goes on in live streaming anyway. So, at the end of the day, we're just playing the game. We're just trying to have fun. Obviously, I take it quite serious. A lot of other people as well. But, yeah, please don't go over to other people's stream and insult them and stuff. You can be constructive, but don't be personal and stuff as well. There's just no point doing it. So anyone who does do that, they're not really a fan of my channel or anyone else's, so please don't do that. Just enjoy the racing. because yeah, I was watching the F1 esports chat, and yeah, like all live streams, when you get viewers and stuff, it's problem with online is just that anyone can say anything without any consequences. So yeah, but just try and be nice to each other. Yeah, but with Elite, he's still very, very young. He's got a lot of experience to go into, to develop and stuff as well. So he'll be an incredible driver. He is now, but overall as a package, I think there's no doubt. People like Ron back in the day, and still even now, need to develop the racecraft a bit more and stuff as well. So yeah, don't give people a hard time. Just try and be constructive. But yeah, once you get personal with people and insult them and stuff, it just doesn't really do anything. So please don't do that. Yeah, it's a game at the end of the day. Exactly. It's okay to take it serious, but you know, you have a life outside of it as well, and everyone's just a human being. So yeah, you don't need to take it that serious. But yeah, but it's okay to get frustrated though at games. Like when people say it's only mad, it's only a game. I think it's okay to get annoyed and frustrated, but because yeah, some people take it serious, but you don't need to let it ruin your day. Like for me, I've been playing games for years and I go mental and stuff, but normally 5-10 minutes later, usually quite calm. Usually when I commentate on it afterwards, you see your mistakes and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just about learning from things and moving on. That's it. But yeah, he's still very, very young, so give him a break a little bit. Right, that's good. Let's try again. Yeah, it's okay to be negative and constructive. That's the key word. I think it's okay to be constructive and criticize people. It's okay to be criticized, but I think when people get personal and try and insult people to get a reaction, I think that's when it's stepping over the limit. So yeah, with me, people could tell me to do better in my driving. I make mistakes and stuff as well. Don't always have to agree, but a lot of the time it actually really helps me if someone's constructive. But going over to someone's stream and just try to cause them stress and stuff, it's yeah, you're not a fan of watching streams and games if that's what you're doing. So yeah, please don't do that. Just try and be nice and constructive. Right, let's load this up again. I've still got a 50% race to go. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you for everyone sticking around as well for so long. Hopefully we can get some racing now. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's just about being nice to people online. A lot of people are just very, very harsh and cruel to people because they don't have to meet them face to face. There's no consequences. And there's not enough policing on social media. And unfortunately, toxicity and negativity normally has a louder voice than people who are trying to be nice, which I think definitely needs to change, because I think those people who are being very negative and toxic towards others feel they're justified doing that, but they need to remember that everyone's a human being. You know, people have feelings and stuff like that as well, no matter if they don't show it and stuff. So yeah, just always try and be nice to each other, because you never know what's going on in someone's life as well. But yeah, but it's okay to call people out and be constructive, but just try and do it in a constructive way. But yeah, the internet is just a very, very toxic place. But that's just how it is. If you know, don't put yourself on the internet, because unfortunately you have to deal with that. Doesn't mean it's right, but yeah, you just gotta focus on the positives, and people are trying to be constructive. That's it. All the workout in the gym is paying off right now. Thank you, man. A lot of people call me fat at the moment. I do need to cut down a little bit, but thank you, man. Thank you. From South Africa. Alright, let's go. Good luck to everyone else. Hopefully we can have a bit of a cleaner one this time. I think formation lap is going to be off, so... Alright, let's go. Thank you for everyone sticking around. It's just so fast, man. You can't save any rest around here as well, it's impossible.
Okay, clear. Just 5 laps of fuel remaining. careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
In hits.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
GG. Yeah, you just can't save any ERS around here, even if you've got low downforce. So, yeah, elite. I know it's going to be so hard to stay in this DRS. That puts you at a disadvantage. I had to save a little bit on that too, because otherwise I would have no defense for that last lap. He's doing that, Jesus. Yeah, man, he's just... The pace he's lapping at, I think, is probably equal to Jarno, if not faster, so that shows how fast he is. I reckon, yeah, if he can do that on PC, he'd be in the top 5 in esports, and pace-wise, at least. Yeah, the guy is just insane. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, we'll take it. Thank you. Yeah, you need to get ahead of him if you want any chance, but it's, yeah. I think I'm always switching between platforms like PlayStation and PC, so if I stayed on this one platform, maybe another 2 attempts of that, if I just focus on this platform entirely, but even that is not enough, I don't think. So yeah, I'll take it. Pretty lucky the first race wasn't continuing, because you probably would have got a penalty if that other race continued. Thank you, Jeremy Edwards. Thank you so much, man. for joining. Can't change fuel mix. Yeah, 50% starts now. God, I'm gonna be knackered. What time is it? Oh, that's the wrong time. It's it's only just gone past 9, so it's not too bad. But yeah, Skitzer, the guy who is behind me, I think is the second fastest guy on Xbox. So, in every league, it's always them two up in front. So to beat him, I'm quite happy with, to be honest. It's... Should I start hards or softs? So it's coverages. I don't know. I don't know what time to start on. He's doing hards. Softs. These are mediums. I don't know. If he's on mediums, then he's just gonna just drive away. Thank you very much, joining. Appreciate it. Softs actually works surprisingly well around here. Why's the delta changing so much?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. Green flag. Okay, BRS is now available. You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
this red light as well.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, he's on red light.
Okay, clear. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.4 seconds. flag. Be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. Okay, clear. approaching the pit window, you're going to be on softs. Flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Green flag. The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap, box this lap. pitting this lap then, coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Caution, caution. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound. In front is 12.5 seconds. Okay, clear. The gap behind is 5.7 seconds. That's it, mate. You're taken fifth.
Scapper is trying to go for the softs.
dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it. You've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Just keep pushing. of fuel remaining now. Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
I couldn't drive any better than that, man. I couldn't drive any faster. I drove on my maximum. Jeez, GG, elite. Yeah, I was quite happy. I was really happy with the pace, speed, skitzer. Second fastest man Xbox, I'm happy about. But yeah, elite's pace is just unreal. Yeah, Elite was probably saving ERS in that last stint as well. The guy is just... he's just a freak. Honestly, he is 100% top 5 esports pace, maybe even better than that. He's just... if I focus on one platform and didn't switch between platforms all the time, then maybe another tenth, 2 tenths, but yeah, it still wouldn't be enough. Guy is an animal. Yeah, I'm happy about the... yeah, that's probably one of my best drives I've done. I'm driving the best I've ever done at the moment, but... yeah. I know Elite's been winning by... I think they did WOR the other day and won by 17 seconds or something like that, so... I think if you can keep under 10 seconds of this guy, it's... insane, man. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm driving the best I can. There's nothing I can do more than that. Maybe a bit of the setup, but... yeah, using high gears was definitely much better. Definitely felt... yeah, my pace is good. Skitzer, this guy, he's... I think 100% the second fastest guy on the platform. So to beat him, I'm happy about. Yeah, I think the only way to beat Elite is to get ahead of him. He just breaks people's DRS and then just pulls away. I don't think he'll get a penalty because the sprint race we did earlier was it got restarted, so he's not going to get a penalty for that. But the guy's just a machine. What did he do in the lap times? So he's always doing in the 30s. And what are we doing? So yeah, it's like 3 tenths to half a second per lap. So that could be setup, but it's also just the driving as well. So maybe a couple of attempts on both. But yeah, insane. But I'm happy about that, man. I'm happy. Yep. GG. Right. How long will we be streaming for? We've been streaming for... yeah, quite a long time. So thank you so much for everyone who watched that. Now, hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, it was good fun at the end after we got past the sprint races and stuff like that. I gave it my best. Yeah, I couldn't I don't think I could have gone much faster than that. Not 12 seconds worth. 100% not. So, yeah, I think it's just his traction. His traction is just absolutely insane. But, yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you do join my YouTube membership, make sure you connect your Discord to your YouTube. Give it 24 hours as well. I'll be uploading my setup now straight into my Discord. Also, I'll be doing open lobbies. So tomorrow I should be doing open lobbies with my YouTube members. And also a discount on one-to-one coaching at coachsimmers.com. And yeah, just thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you very soon. Peace. Ooh, right. Time for a shower. Peace.